Has new leadership for many of its largest agencies, from education to police and fire. New county executive Aisha Braveboy told News 4 it was time for change.
Braveboy recently sat down with investigative reporter Tracee Wilkins to explain how she's managing her new role in the county while balancing some tough economic challenges. Tracee?
Aisha Braveboy ran to replace now Senator Angela Alsobrooks in a crowded field. Since her win, challenging news has been rolling in. The Commanders leaving Prince George's for D.C. Six Flags is closing at the end of the season, and the president is vowing that Maryland won't get the new FBI headquarters as expected. This as Braveboy has essentially replaced leaders in nearly every major department of county government. A lot on the line, and next year she'll be running for this job again. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Everything is kind of moving pretty quickly, actually.
Quickly is right. Aisha Braveboy is not the first county executive to face major trials, but she surely has an uphill battle with a $170 million deficit she's inherited and some major tax generators going away. Six Flags, for instance, that is a massive amount of land, and there is no clear guidance for what's going to be there.
We believe we will be able to attract users that will provide us with year-round benefits. Right now, we generate about $3 to $3.5 million from Six Flags. And that's nothing to sneeze at, but it also does not represent, I think, the highest and best tax use for that area.
If the Commanders do leave Maryland, Braveboy is sticking by plans to redevelop Northwest Stadium and the Blue Line corridor. But the biggest land fight for the county surrounds President Trump's move to keep the FBI headquarters in D.C., even after it was approved for the county by Congress. Braveboy says she's not giving up on it coming to Greenbelt and is moving forward.
I'm convinced that we will at some point get the FBI here in Prince George's County, but we're not going to wait. We're not going to wait to begin to develop that area because it's such a critical area for development, and it sits in an area where we can attract regional users to that area. So we're going to move forward.
Prince George's County is home to more than 70,000 federal workers, according to the county council, many of whom have been impacted by layoffs under the Trump administration. Talk about your relationship with the White House.
When it comes to the job losses that we're seeing, the opportunity losses, it's really tough. Our job is to grow our relationships and focus on those areas where we can agree, but also to resist in those areas where we cannot agree.
Braveboy has created massive change within the county after leaving her previous job as state's attorney. She's appointed a new police chief, fire chief, and asked the county's at-will employees to submit letters of resignation.
The reality is we needed something new. Prince George's County had to turn the page, so we're turning that page.
She also replaced School Superintendent Miller House after the teachers' union voted no confidence and he resigned. Braveboy hired Sean Joseph as interim after his embattled tenure as leader of the Nashville school system, including questions about how he handled sexual harassment complaints filed against other employees, not involving him. Is this your guy? Do you want to see the interim be the superintendent?
So what I would like to see is the interim superintendent do a great job as interim superintendent. We have to, by law, have a very public process, which I am committed to.
Braveboy has a lot to balance, and since she won in a special election, she has to run again next year.
If I focus on doing my job, then the voters will respond. And right now I can't worry too much about an election. I got to really focus on day-to-day setting up the government, moving forward with programs, projects, initiatives, and announcements so that the residents know that I'm working for them, not just working to get elected, but working to improve their lives.
What is the good news for the folks of Prince George's County? What's the big ribbon cutting, the big announcement?
I don't want to give things away too quickly.
Give them away. It's fine. We like to break news.
I understand, but guess what? You'll be the first to know. How about that?
Surely everyone's going to be looking out for some good news. Insiders tell me that they are impressed with how Braveboy has been inclusive in finding space in her administration, even for some of the folks who ran against her. They consider her to be a cooperative county executive. We'll see. I'm Tracee Wilkins for the News 4 I Team.